Okay, here's the notes for this assignment today. It's doing reflections and translations together. So you have to read carefully. Sometimes you're going to reflect first, like you'll see on number 1, or sometimes and then translate. Later when you see number 2, you actually translate first and then reflect. But let's just do this real quick. You already know how to do it. If you don't have graph paper, remember you can go on Schoology on the yellow folder. You can print out graph paper. Okay, so using the graph paper that I provided here, copy this down. You can pause the video here. Copy the instructions here. Copy this line that you're going to use to reflect. Copy the figure. Okay, so assuming that you've already done all that, here we go. So it says reflect first. Reflect this figure along this line. Whatever line they give you, it's going to be already drawn in your assignment. Reflect it. How do we reflect it? Well, remember, you take each point. You take each of the vertices, right? Each of the corners, each of these points. And how do we reflect? We have to count 1, 2, 3. In this case, for this point, 3 this way, and the same amount. 1, 2, 3. You have to just do each point at a time. Okay, same thing here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be 5. I think it's going to be right here. Is that right? Does that look like that's where it is when you reflect it? Should it be facing exactly the same way? Not when you do a reflection, right? When you reflect something kind of like a mirror image, it is not facing exactly the same. It's a reflection of it, right? So now the figure is here, right? Because we reflected it. Does that look right? Yeah. But that's not the final. That's not the final answer. This is the image. This is the image after you do the reflection. So now it's here. Now it's here, like this blue one here. So we just did this first part. Reflect the figure along the line. Y equals 5. Okay, done. Now it's here. Now it's here. Okay. And then it says then. Then what? Then translate. Translate does not mean to reflect. Translate means a move, right? You're going to move it. Translate this image 7 units to the right and 4 units down. 7 units to the right and 4 units down. So how do we do that again? You got to count what? Each point. 7 units right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units to the right. And you're kind of not gonna, you don't really need to draw it here. I'll just show it really lightly. Like it's here, I moved it 7 to the right, but I still gotta drop all of these what? 4 units down. So from there, drop them 4 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? I think the final image is here. Is that what everybody's getting? So we've done translations, but we've done reflections, but now you just see a combination of both of them in one problem. Okay, and this is the final resting place right here, right? That's it. We reflected it, and then we moved it 7 right, and then we moved it 4 down. This is the final image. Okay, so that one, get one of the highlighters, or if you don't want to use a highlighter, you want to use a pen or a pencil, make sure it's right. The final one, go ahead and color it in. Yeah, go ahead. Question?
You went down 4.
I didn't go down 4?
Never mind.
I did it wrong? No, I did it right. You messed up. Remember, count each point. Don't try to like guesstimate or predict or anything like that, or else you're gonna mess up. So this figure started here, this red one, but after I reflected it and then I moved it to the right 7 and 4 down, now it looks over here. All right, pretty easy, right? Because we've learned both of these already. Okay, here goes number 2. Any questions on this one? Jaden, are you doing your test? Oh, no. Okay, here's number 2. Last one. This one is going to start with a translation first and then a reflection, right? So make sure you read. Here's number 2. Go ahead and copy that one. Those of you looking at the video, pause it. Okay, number 2. Again, if you're watching the video, pause it, copy everything, and then now we're going to do something with this figure. What does it say to do first? Translate. Translate first. That means you're going to move it around first, not reflect it. Translate the figure 5 units left. Let's do the 5 units left first. That means each point goes 5 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is going to be here. So when you move it 5 to the left, lightly, it's right there. Did everybody count 5 to the left and it's right there? But just really lightly, because we got to move it now what? Now get those same 3 points and go what? 8 units up. So that's not permanent. We're going to go 8 up from, well, 1 point at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, now it's here. And that's also lightly because it's not finished. It's not going to stay there. So I went 5 left, and then I went 5 up. So now it's here. Right? This one you did the translation first. Right? So we did move it 5 left and 8 up. And then from here, now it says, then what? Now you're going to reflect. Then reflect this one. Take this one here. Take this one that's right here. And reflect it over the line L. The line L, you already drew it on there. How do we do a reflection? Well, count each point to that line and count the same distance the other way. 2 to the line, so 2 to the other side. And then, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It should not be facing exactly the same way, right? When you do a reflection, it's like a mirror image. This is the final. You guys have your rulers, or you guys have a straight edge, or use a credit card or something. Okay, final location. That's the one you want to highlight it, fill it in. That's the final one. So it started here, down here, facing that way. Then we moved it to the left, and then we moved it up, and then we reflected it. All right, so nothing new. We've done reflections and translations. It's just now a combination of both. All right, we got it. That's it. Let me give you the assignment. Now I'll pass it out. These were the notes. That's it.